Good afternoon, and welcome to a Gander In Banished episode number 3 at last. If I can just load up the game and confirm that this is actually working. So yeah, what I did do is I had previously attempted to record a Gander In Banished episode number 3 before, as you might have imagined. But things went pretty wrong, shall we say. So yeah, it's working. Things went wrong, and yeah. So I'm not gonna replay that year. I'm just gonna carry on playing from that year. Oh no, I'm gonna start a new game. I'm just gonna carry on playing from that year in the game because, to be honest, you know, there's not much to talk about, is there? Well, you know what I mean. Let's just fucking get on. Oh, button. There goes my keyboard. Let's just fucking get on with this. So yeah, back to the village of Bertis. So I can't exactly remember what happened last time, but yeah, here we've got us orchard. God, it has been a long time. Here we've got us orchard, right, and that's been planted by looks of things, and some nice neat rocks. And then we've got this forestry, which is being planted at the same time. But that's got a huge radius, by the looks of things. So it might be 3 times larger than the base game's radius of where we had late autumn routes and peppers. Yes. Oh no, pepper potatoes. Yeah. Oh, and it snows instantly. Looks like these guys are going to be going hungry this year. That's true. So, it is now snowing in the village of Bertis, and all that can be heard is the hoeing of the ground and the chopping of wood upon a tree stump. There goes the labourers just thinking they can deforest the entire wood, but we'll not worry about that too much yet. And they're doing all, we're getting this harvest in alright to say that the frost should be killing the potatoes. Well, at least I think I'm doing alright, yeah. Right, there we go. Now we can pause the game and get these workers doing some helpful like chopping, building some kind of shiz. So, 4 builders, and then we can also push them to make up for that. Because 2,000 food will be alright, it's just, you know, in this game, from experience, and it's prepared for whatever comes next. Ideally, well, in an ideal situation, you want as much food as possible, obviously, but ideally, if something goes wrong, it's better to have more food than less, right? Otherwise you're going to be in shit. Time acceleration is on the tad high. So yeah. Just drop in and doing these lots. Now what are we going to build next? I'm not sure what this is. I think this is a sawmill, which basically is the same as the woodcutter, except it chops 3 times as many logs in a small space, but with 3 people. So yeah, that's from a mod. I'm not sure which one it is. But like, so I'm pretty sure it's something. I'm not sure whether I built it. No, I didn't build anything else. Well. What can I build next? What is going to help the people of Banished enjoy the lasting winter? So, we've got us farms, we're getting food. What we really need next is some source of income. which could be from livestock or poultry, or I'm sure I pronounced that right. Livestock, or yeah, or it could be from actual mining and making shit. Or we could actually be making some alcohol, because alcohol does sell for quite a lot. The only problem with alcohol is people drink it. Of course. I'm not exactly sure when it is. I think more fields can go there, so pardon me. Yeah, things are gonna go down there. Nice and neat there. And then we can get some honey, and then we can make some nice mead. And the people banished will forevermore have rotten teeth. Where's the alcohol chemical? Well, quite clearly, we can't find the alcohol guy yet. I'm not even sure what the alcohol guy is called. That might be why. We got an bakery, creamery. Oh, it'll be on here. Tavern brews alcohol. Right, yeah, because you can trade, when we get the trading alcohol stuff, you can trade the alcohol out to like Israelis or something, because they drink a lot of alcohol. And yeah, that'll be very nice. And then we get money. Because we haven't got all the seeds, we've only got like potatoes and pumpkin. When the trader comes, basically build a trade out first. And when the trader comes, we can go, right then, I'll give you this beer if you give us some 5 beans that we can plant and we can make a beanstalk, right? So then when he gives us them 5 seeds, we can plant beans, and that gives us an extra crop, which then, because we've got a wide variety of food, boosts the health bar, and it's better to have more stuff than nothing. And what we can also do is say, listen, I'll give you these beers for your sheep or whatever, and then we can have like animals, and animals like chickens on this game, they just poop out eggs even if you haven't got a guy working on the ranch. So you just go and collect the eggs every now and then, and if you don't have anyone working on it, usually the herd size will get quite big, but I think the growth rate is helped by having some on the ranch. I don't know, so that, you know, if a cow starts being bird, you can pull it out the arse. You know, the classic veterinary story where, yeah, we've all learned in our childhood when someone said that they wanted to become a vet. So what we want to do is set timers and see how long this episode is going to be. Which in the past, the episodes have been quite long in other areas, but right now we're playing Banished, so that doesn't matter. So, just chilling in this bits. Now I've got these fishermen, but I don't know, is that a good idea? If I got rid of these fishermen, I could actually build these. It's always daunting to live in hills, it's just in case something frightful happens like this. Oh no, that's not frightful. Alright, we're doing alright with houses because this guy's living. When people are living on their own or a house is empty, you know, you've got enough houses because people haven't moved in. Basically, you can build houses, but if people... The game assigns couples to houses, so you need a couple in each house, and if they've got kids inside the house, they won't have more kids, and those kids won't have kids. well, obviously they're not going to have kids because they're not moving out with anyone else, and they're not going to get into an independent someone else. So they move out, and you have to make sure there's an house to move out into, otherwise the population ends up dead. And yeah, this kind of thing happens in real life as well, because people can't move out with their houses because they can't actually afford houses. But we'll not get into that because that's you know, it's not very good to talk about shit being like that in a big white tape. So what we're doing now? Fishing. Builders. Customers. That's really sensible. People thought they lost their jobs, but speed it up a little bit. Oh, it's late winter, shit. Gotta watch out. If that springs to spring before we're ready, then we could end up with some dodgy out. Oh! Early spring, pause it. Right, dilemma 625. Get these builders out. Hell out of here. Get me planting on this field. Which field's this? I think it's going to need all the help we can get this year. I don't actually know how many people need feeding. We'll just put all the labourers in this field. We need as much food as we can get. What's this? Oh, it's going to wander off into the woods and probably die. Or chop a random tree down. Alternatively. So here we are once again. The old geezers just hoeing the floor in that linear fashion from the bottom to the top. The field. And then we have the soothing sounds of spring. I'm not sure what year that trees are going to start fruit. We've built the orchard so we can get that wider variety of food style, and just then make the citizens happy, and then, you know, things are nice. I mean, what would you actually do if you got banished? I mean, these people must know that you're going to die eventually. So they decide to grow apples instead of just fruit. I'm not sure that's a decision that you'd want to make. I'm not sure you'd want to be banished in the first place, but yeah. This fishing looks like... That's why we discussed this in one of the previous episodes where they and as I was talking about trading, well, we can actually produce tons of tools and trade them as well. We could increase that. I think it is. I think it's done. They're wasting time. No, it's not. You know it's done when they start hoeing random areas of the field like that. They've done that. So then we can get rid of them with this field. What was 6? 7. And then I'll play angry on it. You can't see the Steam notifications here. Yeah. Well, if you did see the Steam notifications, you don't know about it, but yeah. Kids these days, right? Silver after they're just being a wonder. saying what you're up to, you bastard. Well, I've clearly told him that on the code. And it's obviously unwise to, you know, stay signed in and see while you're recording something. This is not being why is this build mines later on. We've got a mod installed, so unlimited mines later. But no one really wants to be mining in mines and then having to move mines, because you can't demolish mines that have been worked in. If you've worked in a mine, you can't demolish it because there's nothing holding it. And that kind of thing happens in real life as well. You can't put it in the bank because people make massive excavators. Still experience, so we're getting speed. These trees look like the mine previously. You can actually see people in the trees, but I think Banished was going to be fish in the same now. These are the food this year because it's been just all the trees will be so young. Time. I'm sure that was a bit late, right? I think there are mods to make the forests and pick up mines as well. I'm not sure about that one. Not really gotten any mods in this game since like March of this year. This is not long ago, but the Colonial Charter mod, and there's the new Colonial Charter update, and I think I'm running an old version of Colonial Charter now. And there's also a medieval mod, something like that, medieval cities mod, and that adds a load of medieval. That's really a massive overhaul. Yeah, I haven't looked into that. I looked into the new Colonial Charter, and all I know is that you can trade with them, which sounds a bit Age of Empires like, but of course this is very different to Age of Empires. Otherwise I would not be playing. I'm just going to address this penis of a friend. I'm sorry about this, chaps. There we go. He has been addressed. So yeah, field's almost done now. Reached the top. We'll know it's done because it will cover off and be like I'm going back to Baghdad. Oh, not Baghdad. Going back to the house. Right. Unless they've been banished from Baghdad, you know. They would be in some American, North American style 1600s setting, if they were. You never know, this could be the times of 3000 BC, where Middle Eastern Mediterranean trade was quite prominent, and all kinds of interesting things happened, like before the Romans even started being known about, you know. There's an whole load of fancy names which I'm not going to try and pronounce for several ancient nations. Good shit. But yeah, why am I talking about this? Right, builders. Right, build. Right, I need to build until the harvest comes. That's what I'm doing. Right, let's just play. Oh. Yeah, blacksmith guy running along there. Skyrim once again, reminding us that we are banished. Would someone actually be happy living in a house like this? I would be alright, I think. Well, no, I'm not going to just move out my house and live in a wooden house. But yeah, I think if I were in the 16th century and I decided to become banished and build my own little village, I think I'd be alright, because I wouldn't be able to put up the arseholes of banished me in the first place, right? But we all know that the real pioneers, for all those that, you know, did read the Crucible or whatever, are pretty strange people. Which also explains why, you know, some Americans are strange as well. To this day, guys. Till we go a bit on the offensive side this episode. I've almost cocked up completely twice now. Oh crap, oh this is fine. Most people won't even watch this far into the episode anyways. I guarantee there's about 3 people that have watched this video that have skipped this entire portion out, and if you are still watching at this point, you deserve something of a medal, and I will thank you now for staying watching in this intermediate section of this episode. Oh yeah, music, all this stuff. Oh yeah, of course. I'm not sure how much these guys build. So, what's coming up then? Today, just a few moments ago, well, obviously not just a few moments ago, but a while ago, I tried out the PlayStation 4 broadcasting thing. So, I figured out how to broadcast from there. And basically what it does is it creates a live stream on YouTube Gaming, but YouTube archives those streams for you. And because these, you know, like these Banished episodes are fairly raw cut, aren't they? I'm just like, they're almost like live streams themselves, because I'm not really editing them, but I don't really need to, because it's not that kind of video, is it? If you get what I mean. So I could, when, oh crap, that's not snow, is it? Ah shit. We're done for. We're done. We're gonna starve. So yeah, where was I? So basically I can, let's just work all these fucking fields. Oh, I didn't even work it, that's why. Just get as many works as I can. Everything's gonna go. Oh no, this is a disaster. Why I was not paying attention. So yeah, what YouTube does is it archives those streams for you, so I could then repost those on YouTube, I think. Well, they're already kind of posted as a stream, I think. But I could record like on the PlayStation 4 and be playing Fallout or whatever, because to be honest, I haven't bought it on the PC because my PC is pretty shit, and to be honest, I did play Fallout 3 on the PlayStation 3, so I'm comfortable with playing it with the controller. And if I want to be a noob and play it on the PlayStation, that's fine. So yeah, what I can do is I can record games on the PlayStation 4 and then on broadcasting and then repost them on here. Do it like that, you know. And now PlayStation has got its PlayStation Now service. If they added routes to that service, then I could record myself playing rules, but it would be actually cheaper just to buy rules on the PC and record it, which would be pretty good. I would actually be chuffed to bits playing rules and recording it. That would be pretty easy. Because that's a game I am actually good at, apart from Banished or Kerbal Space Program or whatever. Even though last week I did try recording Kerbal Space Program, every time I tried to re-enter the atmosphere, the rocket fell straight through and blew up at the bottom, which isn't really what you're looking for. Even though that might be quite funny. You felt that would be quite funny. I'm just... yeah, well... other than the rocket crashing into the floor, the postman came halfway through recording, right? So I had to, like, say, hold on a minute guys, and just... all that shit's just died. I had to go, hang on a minute guys, I'm just gonna go downstairs, and then, yeah, you could hear me talking to this postman again. Getting, like, the Christmas parcels for the family. So, yeah. I'm not sure yet what, well, Christmas is coming up now, innit, so it's gonna be work in college and shit, and stuff like that. And I don't know exactly what games I'm gonna get for Christmas. Each tree's different from this year, which is quite nice. But I know, they've obviously asked for Fallout, so, yeah. Decent. Yeah. Banished is like the most relaxingest game I own. It's pretty good. The guy who made Banished is a truffing legend. So yeah, after Christmas, I suppose I'll see about doing a proper Mountain and Blade thing rather than the square on the screen bollocks that happened last time. It was just this video is going to contain a lot of me. I think I should probably do a Banished tutorial or something rather than a dodgy, relaxed playthrough that contains a lot of me saying yeah. I mean not yeah, as in yeah. So because I keep on forgetting to speed the damn thing up so that more events happen. Right, so now we've got us harvesting. Let's just oh shit, oh, and then obviously I fast forwarded to shut up now you chuffing idiot. Right, yeah. What am I on about? What am I doing? Right, winter's here. Come on now. Now we need to get the builders in. How much harvest did we get? We did alright, we've gone 2,000 food still. We did alright last year, but look, we're getting child's born. Hang on a minute. A child named Joe Lilly was born. That's Joe. I can't actually read that, but it's not Joe Lilly. Okay. Yeah. 3 labourers, 11 workers. Loads of trucking vehicle question marks. We'll be alright. Carry on playing. Big communal gathering going on. In winter, the people of Banished have restricted movement or something along those lines because they are cold and don't like to be outside for very long. So you can make clothes for them, but you need sheep for that, and you need sheep to give you wool, but you also need leather, which can be from deers, or cows. I'm not sure about the deer, so I think it might be from deers as well. But yeah, then you can make, like here in the blacksmith, you get iron tool, and then you've got steel tool, and then you can just make coal, but that's part of the mod. So you make iron, well, yeah, iron log, and then if you have steel tool, you need log, iron, and coal. So, yeah. Also this week we had a blacksmith guy come on YouTube. I'm sure everyone saw this. But the blacksmith guy came on YouTube and was like, "Shut the fuck up! Jet fuel can melt steel, motherfuckers!" And like tried to pick up the anvil with it, but I'm not convinced. As most people on the internet probably won't be. Well, if you want to talk about the old jet fuel melt steel thing, apparently at 300 degrees Celsius, the steel loses half of its strength. Which, if you look at that video and see how weak that steel has become, I'm not sure what temperature that was at, but that steel has become pretty weak. But at 300 degrees centigrade, steel only loses half of its strength. Why am I talking about this? This is a remedy for chuffing disaster. This episode, Jesus, the amount of controversial things that have slipped out of my mouth. Oh dear me. Oh, it's early spring. Well, early spring. I think that's going to be the end of the episode, to be honest. Around almost 30 minutes, I should imagine. Well, time is on 23 and I didn't put the time on straight away, so yeah. So, I guess, well, what we're gonna do next time is, well, I don't know what to do next time. I had to think quite a lot about what I was gonna do, what I was gonna record this Thursday, because I didn't want to record another episode of Gander In Banished, because only 6 people watched the Gander In Banished episode number 2, apparently. And I'm not the average view rating had gone up on that. The average view time was about 6 minutes on that video, as compared to about 1 minute on the longer videos. But yeah, so I decided to just play Banished because Kerbal Space Program at the minute is going through a phase where it needs patching. Well, the 1.05 update is somewhat buggy, and not all the modders want to upgrade the mods to 1.05 because 1.1 is supposed to be released like next week or something. It could not be, but it's basically going to be released fairly soon, and it's going from Unity 4 to Unity 5, so it is a massive update, and it's going to change the entire game completely forever after. And that's when I want to record KSP, rather than recording it now and then having to reset the game save and stuff. And then Mountain Blade, I could play Mountain Blade. It would be fun to play Mountain Blade as well, but I've already done half of the campaign up to the when I had that crappy square screen. So I think I'll continue on that save in the next Mountain Blade video and get the screen working right. And I think that will be okay. And obviously not record it for as long, because I think that'll put some people off. And then we can come back to games like Banished or some other indie games that I am yet to pull out and just chill. Because chilling's good, right? So yeah. Thanks for watching, peeps. I hope you did enjoy this rather controversial episode of Banished. And I do hope to see you in the next episode, because frankly, watching my videos means something. So I will see you all next time, peeps, and I wish you have a very good afternoon indeed. And yeah, see you in a bit, crew.